Chelsea 1, Fulham 0, and I'm happy with the results. I'm never going to be one of those fans that want us to lose so the manager gets sacked. I'm not that sort of fan. No way, never will be. Always first things first is the club comes first. 3 points in the bag. Winning matters. And 3 points today, beating Fulham like we should do, like we always do at Stamford Bridge. They never beat us at Stamford Bridge, and that continues. That standard of us being the best team in West London, us being the best team in London, continues. No one can hold us. No one can test us. Look at the trophies we've got. Hold that. London will forever be blue. But the performance today, the performance from certain individuals, I am happy with. Enzo Fernandez, world class today. Him, fantastic. Some of the passes he was spraying around today, the way he was winning the ball back at times, and the way he was making it awkward in the last 10 to 15 minutes for Fulham, interrupting their play, breaking up play, just caused being an absolute nuisance. Brilliant. Fantastic throughout, from start to finish. Moises Caicedo had a better game today. I thought he was winning the ball back well in the first half, especially. Some of his passes sometimes just going side to side. Sometimes you can go forward, mate, and sometimes he can take more of a risk. But I was happy with his performance today. Petrovic in goal. Outstanding yet again, and proving that he is our number one. Surely now we all know this. He is our number one, yeah? That's it now. Robert Sanchez, forget him. Petrovic has staked the claim and he has taken that place. Great performance again. Some great saves again. I just feel so much more confident when he's in goal. And I'm sure the defence too. It goes through the team and you know your goalkeeper's behind you and he's going to make some saves. And he's calm. And he can come for crosses. Knows when to play the ball out from the back. Knows when to go long. Takes the pressure off the defence. He is our number one goalkeeper. Malo Gusto. What a signing Malo Gusto has been. And another good performance from the lad. Right back is staking a claim because Reece James, when he gets back, he's got a fight to get back in this team at the moment with the way Malo Gusto has been performing. Sassy and Silva, phenomenal today. Especially in the last 10-15 when it was on us and they defended for their lives. Sometimes they could have gone forward a bit quicker, maybe. Maybe they had too much of the ball at certain times when we were going from side to side. But that's not their fault. It's more the players in front of them, in my opinion, than their fault. Levi Colwill today actually had a good game. There was one moment in the first half against Harry Wilson when he left him free at the back post and he got a shot on goal and Petrovic made a save. Other than that, I didn't have a complaint with Levi Colwill today, and left back is not his position. And maybe he was lucky with the player he was up against today because Harry Wilson's not one of those ones who's direct and is going to run at you really. He's not a speedster. He's not going to try and get in behind you. So I thought he had he did okay. He managed to deal with Wilson and whatever he threw at him today. Midfield, like I said, Caicedo and Enzo. Enzo was class today. One of his better games for Chelsea this season. And I'd like to see more of him and Caicedo alongside each other. I felt Gallagher, again, not a better game than Middlesbrough, but yeah, like I said, that's a low bar. He was better, but again, he goes wandering at times and leaves those two exposed. And I prefer him in that role, I suppose, and in the six. I prefer Enzo a little bit deeper with Caicedo. I thought those two worked well together today, and I felt Gallagher, if anyone's going to be dropping out from there, it could be Gallagher. Last two games, he hasn't played well. Cole Palmer. Great penalty. Great finish. And like I said, out from the right, he is dangerous. And he was dangerous in the first half. He caused problems. Went a bit quieter in the second half, especially when he got put up front. Other than that, yeah. And then he got taken off. Other than that, yeah, it was nice to see him get another goal, build his confidence back up. I'm happy with that. Cole Palmer, ice cold penalty. You just don't think he's going to miss, really. Yeah, he's doing well, the lad. Some nice little bits of play. Was unlucky at times. Yeah, he had a decent game. Could have done a little bit more, I suppose. But he linked up well with Malo Gusto, I thought, going forward. And I thought, yeah, that's a nice combination there for the future. Something nice to look at. Something that could work in the future. They're building a relationship there. So I'm happy with that. And let me move on to the other side of the pitch with Raheem Sterling. Suppose he was better today in parts, but like I'm saying, that bar is so low from his performance. I expect more from Sterling. The money he's being paid, I expect more from Raheem Sterling, and he's one of our more experienced players. I expect more from Sterling. I expect more consistency from Sterling. He should be one of the leaders. He should be setting examples. Yeah, he won the penalty today, and that was a good little bit of play there. But apart from that, really didn't see enough from him. Again, he really isn't showing me enough to warrant a starting place in his team. And it's nice to see our first choice left wing is back. Ben Chilwell, back at left wing. Replaced Raheem Sterling, and yeah, looks like Ben Chilwell's going to cement that left wing place for himself for the rest of the season. Why would we need him at left back? We got Ben Chilwell at left wing. We got Levi Colwill at left back. We don't need him there. Butch, you're killing me, mate. You're killing me. Anyway, yeah, is what it is. Until we can have a manager who can actually play players in the right position, is what it is. But we move anyway to Armando Broja, and I would have liked him to have played against Middlesbrough. He should have played against Middlesbrough. I think that kind of knocked his confidence not starting that game, because he scored against Port Vale. We didn't have a great game, but he scored. And if he'd have played against Middlesbrough, who knows what could have happened. But if some buts were cannons and nuts, we all would have had a Merry Christmas. Is what it is, really. Armando Broja didn't have a good game today. He was out on the right, out on the left. Just stay in the centre of the goal, son. That's what top strikers will tell you. Stay in the centre of the goal and something might happen. Something might fall to you. You will get a chance eventually. And he just doesn't. He's never there, really. Just not good enough from him again today. And we're just crying out for a striker. We really are. A quality man in the box who can finish off those chances. It was nice to see Ben Chilwell back, like I mentioned, from injury. Whether he can keep himself fit is another question. Whether he will actually be playing in the right position is another question. It was nice to see Carney Chukwuemeka back from injury. And we've got 10 days now, so who knows? We could get more players coming back from injury and we could start to actually look like some sort of a squad and actually a team and actually do something this season. Winning this game does move us up the table, and if results go our way, we could stay that way this weekend. We could stay in 8th place, above Newcastle and Man United, who are in free fall at the moment. We're closing the gap on teams like Brighton, level on points with them now, I believe. They've got a game in hand, and we're closing the gap on teams like West Ham. We're staring. Maybe who knows what can happen in the second half of the season. I'm not convinced by this manager and his in-game management. I'm not convinced at all. But we know he's going nowhere. I can say I'm Potter, and so can all the other fans. But it's not going to happen anytime soon unless something drastically bad happens. And that's maybe even getting knocked out against Middlesbrough. I don't see it happening. If we can perform like this and maybe try and finish some of those chances off against Middlesbrough in the Cup, I can see us getting to the final. It's just who it is in the final, really. Hopefully Fulham can do the business and we have a West London derby in the final. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Because we've done the double over them this season. I'm going to Wembley again. I'd rather fancy our chances against them. Then the team we've got to face next in the Premier League as well, which is Liverpool. which will be quite tricky because they're on fire at the moment, but is what it is. Thanks for watching. If you have done, smash the subscribe button. It's the second upload today because the last one, as you know, had no fucking sound. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Whether it's good or bad, I appreciate it all. Cheers. See you next time. Up the Chelsea.